And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth, and them which dwell therein, to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed.
There's been a lot of talk in this campaign about what America has lost. People who tell us that our way of life is being undermined by pernicious changes and dark forces beyond our control. They tell voters there's a real America out there that must be restored. This isn't an idea, by the way, that started with Donald Trump. It's been peddled by politicians for a long time, probably from the start of our republic. You all look great. The end of the republic has never looked better.
I'm a New Yorker, and I know a con when I see one.
The things that were said about me. I mean, should I go through some of the names? Should I? No. You know what? I wanted to. I wanted to hit a couple of those speakers so hard, I would have hit them. No. I was going to hit them, so I was all set. And then I got a call from a highly respected governor. How's it going, Donald? I said, well, it's going good, but they're really saying bad things about me. I'm going to hit them so hard. I was going to hit one guy in particular, a very little guy. I was going to hit this guy so hard his head would spin. He wouldn't know what the hell happened. And he came out of nowhere. He came out of nowhere. They make deals with me. Would you help me with this? Would you make this deal and solve the problem? I solved the problem. I do a great job. I was going to hit a number of those speakers so hard their heads would spin. They'd never recover. And that's what I did with a lot of, that's why I still don't have certain people endorsing me. They still haven't recovered, okay?
I believe it is important to fight back when powerful people try to rig the system. Guys like Donald Trump will do anything to help the rich and powerful get richer and more powerful. And Trump is willing to step on anyone who gets in his way.
To those acting against peace, acting against civilization and the world order, we will oppose you. And to our enemies, we will pursue you as only America can. You will fear us, and to ISIS and others, we will defeat you. This election can carry us to a future of unity and hope, or to a dark place of discord and fear.
If he would have just not done anything, just go home, go to sleep, relax, he would have been a hero. But he made a deal with the devil. She's the devil. He made a deal with the devil. It's true.
Now, one of the things that I have learned about Hillary Clinton is that one of her heroes, her mentors, was Saul Alinsky. And her senior thesis was about Saul Alinsky. This was someone that she greatly admired and that affected all of her philosophies subsequently. Now, interestingly enough, let me tell you something about Saul Alinsky. He wrote a book called Rules for Radicals. On the dedication page, it acknowledges Lucifer, the original radical who gained his own kingdom. Now think about that. This is a nation where our founding document, the Declaration of Independence, talks about certain inalienable rights that come from our Creator. So are we willing to elect someone as president who has as their role model somebody who acknowledges Lucifer? Think about that.
Why so heavy-handed trying to tie Hillary Clinton to Lucifer?
Well, first of all, recognize that this is a very famous book, Rules for Radicals. And on the dedication page, you acknowledge Lucifer in an admirable way. Right. Saying that he's the original radical who gained his own kingdom. Right. And then if you read the book, I don't know if you've ever read it.
Right. What I did was I read the studies of the book, just to figure out where you were going with this. But please continue.
But please read the book, because it's very interesting how it uses controlled anarchy in order to change us from a democratic republic to a socialist society. Right.
So how about some of your opinions on some of the other people running for the highest office? How about Ted Cruz?
Lucifer in the flesh. I have a history of getting along with almost everybody. In Washington, I have as many Democrat friends as I have Republican friends. I get along with almost everybody. But I've never worked with a more miserable son of a bitch.
John Boehner, in his remarks, described Donald Trump as his texting and golfing buddy. The thing to understand about Washington, actually Boehner's comments reveal everything that is wrong and corrupt with Washington, everything that you're angry with. When John Boehner calls me Lucifer, he's not directing that at me. He's directing that at you.
Look here. Look here. Yeah. You want more?
Breaking news.
Look here. Look here. Yeah. You want more?
Breaking news.
Get into the general election if you're the nominee for your party.
I will be the nominee for my party, Chris. That is already done, in effect. There is no way that I won't be.
I can't put it any better than Jackie Kennedy did after the Cuban Missile Crisis. She said that what worried President Kennedy during that very dangerous time was that a war might be started, not by big men with self-control and restraint, but by little men, the ones moved by fear and pride. America's strength doesn't come from lashing out. It relies on smarts, judgment, cool resolve, and the precise and strategic application of power. And that's the kind of commander-in-chief I pledge to be. I believe in science.
Rights have to exist in practice, not just on paper. Laws have to be backed up with resources and political will. And deep-seated cultural codes, religious beliefs, and structural biases have to be changed.
No, there's a remnant. Yeah, he's right there. Okay. Yeah, throw him out. Throw him out into the cold. You know, don't give them their coat. No coats. No coats. Confiscate their coat. You know, you can't win.
But on everything else, it's another story. And you know who you are, Republicans. In fact, I think we've got Republican Senators Tim Scott and Cory Gardner. They're in the House, which reminds me, security, bar the doors. Judge Merrick Garland, come on out. We're going to do this right here, right now. It's like the Red Wedding.
For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Christ, or there, believe it not. For there shall arise false Christs, and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.